Oh, 18. What's that?
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Trap 60.
He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. To the 45. Still going. him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing is Milroe. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 3.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down.
Ready, set. Back. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is hot. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. 18. Down.
Down the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Now Mixon, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On second down, Stroud flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on third and one. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Milroe on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milroe taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. On play action. Stroud. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go. It's Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On first down, it's Milroe. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it From their own territory, it does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs.
Or 18.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will take a 24-21 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, hey, smash. 70 Lions. Go street. Check, smash. Say, hey. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70. Hop, 70. Hop, hop.
Now Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Myers to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Thank you, Texas. Here we go. 18.
To throw is Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Stroud. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Horton. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Milrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. In motion is Barner. On play action, Milrow. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And the Texans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Find yourself in a little tricky situation here, Mike, on 3rd down, backed up this close to your own goal line. I think the plan is you got to attempt to pass, but it's got to be short. You don't want your quarterback standing in the end zone very long with the ball in his hand. This ball needs to come out, hopefully pick up the first down, but if not, just buy a little breathing room for your punt team.
Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 32 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Demarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So, first things first.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the give, this is Mixon. And the Texans have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Houston. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Down! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's second down.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will cut it to a 2-point lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
All right. 18. What's up?
The give to Mixon out of the pistol. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Texas first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. They'll go right back to Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of...
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall.